Hi everyone, welcome to another week in chemistry and the month of June.
Before we start in on the new content, let's look at what you did last week. Last week we were looking at atomic structure, and what I have here is what the instructor can see from Mastering Chemistry. I'm looking through the problems that you had and looking for the problems that took students the most time. So this was one of the most difficult problems, was the isotope question. And personally, I think one of the issues with this was formatting the answers like this, okay? And to do that, you want to look above the answer box and click on that button right there. See how this is the stacked? You want to put that on the left-hand side and then the capital letter for the element. So I think that was one of the issues, was figuring that out. And then another question that took a lot of time was 4.22. 4.22 had you figuring out if you knew one or two things here, you had to fill in all of the others, and that was a matter of knowing your atomic mass, the sum of the protons and neutrons, and to get if there's any kind of charge you need to subtract from the electrons, and it was filling in the count on these. And the third problem I wanted to highlight was the electron configurations. Again, I think that once you get this repeating pattern in your head, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, once you learn that, then it's easy to fill in these patterns, but I do think that this took a little bit to figure out how to do this with the arrows, and so the time could be that rather than the concept. But if you have any questions about electron configurations, and if you're not flowing easily with that, please ask me and capture this moment in time, and don't just move ahead without understanding how to do that, because you need to be able to do that on the midterm and the final. All right, let's look at this week. And this week we are going to focus on the periodic table, just exactly what you'd expect to focus on in a chemistry class. And we'll look at the trends. One of the things I want you to do as we look here at this image is separate metals and nonmetals. That's a crucial thing. And so the staircase here is the separation between nonmetals on the right and metals on the left. Metals are elements that easily give away electrons and become cations, and nonmetals take electrons and become anions. Anything right around in the middle, right here, they tend to not do either of these things, and they tend to covalently bond. So that's one of the huge ideas of this chapter. So you have the work through the chapter, do Mastering Chemistry, take a quiz, and also there's a discussion on elements in your diet. Just pick one of these guys and talk about the importance of it in your human body. All right, have a good week.